Okay, now we're recording, Russell.
Oh, hi, this is the Reverend Russell and the Reverend Dr. Tony Jones, Hardest Question video blog, Pentecost 4.
Jesus asleep on a cushion.
Yes, he's asleep, and Mark says on a cushion.
And do you think that cushion doubles as a flotation device?
That's why he's sleeping soundly.
This is as I've told you before.
Yeah.
What I think is the hardest question,
What-
textually in this, is Mark gives us. Sometimes Mark gives us some compelling detail
Yeah.
in stories. Rarely,
Right.
because Mark is pretty much not a detail-oriented writer.
But when he puts them in,
Like the cushion, Jesus
Yeah.
is asleep in the stern of the boat on a cushion. How is Jesus asleep when the boat is being swamped and they all think they're going to die? Like, we're going to perish, they say to Jesus when they wake him. So it seems to me that Mark is trying to get at something by telling us that. But what's interesting is it's not clear to me what Mark is trying to get at.
well, it seems
Jesus,
like...
it's not like Jesus is a deep sleeper.
Right.
Jesus took his Ambien.
Right.
Like the Son of God is so secure in the world that he doesn't even wake up when his boat's being swamped. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. It's something like, you have the sea there, right? The tumultuous sea, the unknown, and there's the force. These are like, this is the force of the created world that is threatening them now, and that seems sort of significant.
yeah. So I guess a lot of questions could be asked about what was Mark's Christology.
Right.
But let's say Mark has a high Christology.
Yeah.
Then the moral of the story might be the God of the universe is sleeping while you're about to perish.
Right.
And you need to wake up the slumbering God
Yeah.
to get God engaged in your crisis.
But also, Jesus gets up and he's sort of like nonplussed. He's like, "Why did you wake me up? You still don't have any faith? Okay, I'll calm everything down." But there's this notion that like it's unnecessary to call on me.
Yeah, you wouldn't have even need to wake up the slumbering God.
No, you just have to have faith, and that all this will be fine.
Which is a story we hear throughout the Gospels, and one that's a little bit tough to swallow and a little tough
Yeah.
to preach, because people want I think people in the pews would want some pragmatics, like, okay, Jesus keeps saying that, but really? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean I can move a mountain? Oh, well, metaphorically.
Yeah, right.
Metaphorically, you could call them seas.
Yes, please, nobody say to your congregations that you need to have more faith in the midst of the storm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jesus did say that, though.
Yes, he did. Yeah, I guess he did come out.
But you're saying
Yeah.
people can't preach that?
Well, that's really not a very helpful thing to say to somebody in the midst of a storm.
True.
I don't think.
Maybe it's wake Jesus up.
Yeah.
He might be perturbed with you,
Yeah.
but do it anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Visually it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still can't figure out, how big is this boat? How's he even, how's he not cramped? How can he be sleeping?
Well, the cushion.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right.
Jesus asleep on the cushion. Maybe that's your sermon title. Let us know how you preach at thehardestquestion.org.
Yeah, thanks.